Yo, so today's video is pretty much just gonna be walking y'all through how I put together this Canon C50 for my event videography. Tomorrow I do have the Philippines Independence Day event, and it's pretty much an all-day event. I'm just pretty much about to rig my camera up, and I figured I'd just go ahead and rig it up on camera and make this the video, so then y'all can get an idea on how I set this up. So first thing I need to do is take this tripod plate off the bottom, because I was vlogging with this, and yeah, so we got the flat joint right here. But I was vlogging with this, and then I was gonna put it on a monopod and all of that. Ended up not doing that, so we're gonna go ahead and take this off. It is gonna end up going back on there because, you know, I just like the way that it sits flat when I set the camera down. So we're gonna use this here. Now usually I got two. I was using this for the C70. I don't feel like going through that hassle, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this joint, which is pretty much for mirrorless cameras. And I have the plate right over here, so let's go ahead and put this on. Damn it. Okay. Set that, make sure it's even as I can get it. And then I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the footage in terms of whatever I end up getting tomorrow. Still don't know what I'm gonna do on that front, but we're gonna take this one step at a time. So boom, just put that plate on there, then slide this, oh shit, slide that into there, and then that's how I usually would run this setup right here. Let me lock this into place down here. Then after that, I'm pretty much just gonna run my wires either from here to the side, or I end up using the D-tap. One of my V mounts, matter of fact, is this one. The USB-C port does not work on this joint, so I end up running through the D-tap. But under normal circumstance, I would literally just run from the USB-C to the USB-C on the side of the C50 and then power it that way. Now, I'll go ahead and put this top handle. Screw that down. Now, for real, if I wanted to, I could be done with this. Sometimes I'd be debating on if I want to continue to run a monitor. In most cases, I actually will, especially it being outside. So tomorrow, I don't really think that this is a question, me running the monitor or not. But in some instances, I will just run the monitor, the screen that comes on here, and I won't actually run a monitor on it. Right now, I'm still running the Ninja V. You know, the power draw is a little crazy, but you know, right now, if I don't need to spend no extra money, why do so? Although I am considering getting the Pyro 5. I am considering getting that, but I don't know. I had bought a Shinobi. I bought a Shinobi Go, and I didn't really rock with it. That joint felt hella flimsy, and the quality, the build, it just wasn't it. I wasn't feeling it, so I ended up returning it. So I'm just back rocking with the Ninja V. Now, if you can't see, it tips forward, and this is where I put the tripod plate on there, because I like for it to sit flat when I put it down. And on top of that, I'm running a 70-200. I'm not even running the 24-70 tomorrow. Or actually, I'm gonna have it with me, but I don't think that I'm running it for this event. I think the majority of the time I'm gonna be on the 70-200. So it's gonna tip even more forward. So this is why I like to have the tripod plate on here, so then it'll balance it out. Boom. There you go. So running a Condor Blue HDMI, you know, the C70 is full HDMI, luckily. So I just run this into the side of here. So boom. Then I have two small rig 970 batteries. I like the ones with the screens on them just so I can kind of get a better gauge on how much battery I got. The monitor tells me, but I usually end up turning everything on the display off. So I like having that, helps a lot. Slide that on the back of there like so. We already have the V mount here. It's at 50%, need to charge it. Now, like I said, since this one actually doesn't work, the USB-C port, I do run through the D-tap. It's not pretty, but it gets the job done. Slide this over here. I wish that there was a cleaner way for all of this to go, and it probably is, but it is what it is. So USB-C on the side here to the D-tap here. For the most part, that is the setup. I'm pretty much running this on just about every event that I shoot, especially since I'm running 4K 60 and doing B-roll for a lot of these events. And the promo stuff, I'm always doing the B-roll. So this is my setup. Super simple, it's nothing crazy. So hopefully that wasn't too boring for y'all, but I appreciate y'all tuning in and following me on this journey. With all that being said, before I get to rambling, like and subscribe for the good vibes. I will see y'all tomorrow.